Welcome to the Soca Chronicles. Soca Chronicles with Sharns and RKO.
Welcome to the 46th episode of Soca Chronicles, the podcast that brings you everything Soca. I'm RKO, and I'm digitally sitting next to the one and only Sharns.
Yo.
You know, I just realized if anybody never listened to our episodes before, and they hear this shit in the first minute, I mean, they're probably going to hang up if that's what you do when you stop listening to a podcast.
Hang up. It's not a phone.
I mean, no. Okay. Anyway.
Switch it off.
Yeah, probably not then.
Moving on swiftly.
This episode, we have a beautiful, super epic interview with a... How do you call somebody who is big in the scene?
With an absolute legend in the game.
Yes, with an absolute legend in the Grenadian Soca game.
Chop.
We have 5 times award winner, 4 times Groovy, 1 time Power, and Road March.
Damn.
We have Dash.
Hey, about 4 o'clock in the morning when I do
Because I'm gifted. Okay, anyway, before we get into that awesome interview, let's discuss a few facts, please.
Yes, let's discuss a few things, but of course, as RKO said, we have an interview this episode, so I will keep it brief.
Yes, please, because I'm a jab boy, and I want to listen to this man and what he has to say. So please, let's get going.
Yeah, for sure. All right,
let's go.
Soca Chronicles.
All right, so first up, let me just quickly mention that Soca Monarch happened earlier this month. Of course, your girl DJ Sharns was booked once again. DJ. Can we stop doing that, please? Thank you.
Not until you're no longer international DJ, so go on.
Oh, for goodness sake, just let me be humble, please. Anyway, moving on swiftly.
It's fine, you can be humble and international at the same time.
Oh, RKO. Don't let me hang up.
Go on then. Soca
Monarch, earlier this month. It was in Zante for the first time this month. My first ever time in Zante. Never been to Greece, never been to any Greek islands, so it was nice. Really nice, yeah. I had a great time. Few hiccups here and there, however, it didn't ruin the overall experience for me. I was really looking forward to the Juve, but because of situations beyond their control, we couldn't have a Juve. So we had a second pool party, which was at the main hotel where a lot of us were staying. And believe it or not, that impromptu pool party turned out to be the best event of the whole weekend. Imagine that.
Yeah.
It was epic. Honestly, I even jumped in the pool, mate. And I don't really get in swimming pools like that. And I was in the pool, living my best life. I've got footage on my private Instagram. Sorry, guys, but yeah, I couldn't put that on the public page. I'm so sorry, but just know I was living my best life, etc.
But this also shows immediately where the cultural differences are between us, because I will be the first one in the pool.
This is true.
It's a pool party, man. Come on, get in that thing.
Yeah. No, I hear it, but I don't know, it's just... the thought of being in a pool with lots of other people is just like, ooh, I don't know about all that, mate. Obviously, I know there's chlorine in it and stuff, but, I'm just... I wouldn't call it bougie. I'm not bougie,
I mean...
but...
you know what? Let's keep that for another discussion on another day.
Thank you
for
so
another
much.
topic, for another podcast. Anyway.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So, yeah, Soca Monarch was a time. However... big news about Soca Monarch dropped. I believe it was last week.
Yes, that's correct.
Or a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
So there are 4 people involved with Soca Monarch, and 3 of them have decided to part ways from the brand. And they have started a brand new brand called Fet Island. So Fet Island is going back to Gran Canaria, which is where Soca Monarch has. Soca Monarch has been there for the last 3 years.
Yep.
And yeah, that will be in June next year. So I believe it's the 4th till the 8th of June 2026. So I will be there, of course. So if you are interested, follow them on Instagram. It's at Fet Island. So that's FETEISLAND. Follow them. Check it out. Deposit is just £20.
That's nothing.
So yeah, that is it.
Dope. And any other events that were happening?
Yes. So on the 22nd of June was a brand new event called Aurora, the Soca Playground.
Oh.
And they had a guest performer, an international guest performer.
Was it DJ Sharns?
Okay. I really feel like you want this podcast to end and never
to be
ever
up.
happen again, because yeah, you're moving mad right now. I told you, let's stop that international DJ talk, okay? I'm just me, I'm humble, I'm just a small fry, nobody knows me. Anyway, moving on swiftly. Special guest performer was 1T1.
Oh.
Yeah, it was his first time in the UK.
Nice. Was it a success?
It definitely was. I mean, obviously his song Boué is just mashing up the parties right now. So when he performed that song, it was just like people went absolutely crazy. I've got some footage. I should really and truly upload it to my DJ page. If not, I shall upload it to the Soca Chronicles page.
Yes, please.
But yeah, it was a vibe. It was a vibe, and the weather was good. The sun was shining.
Yeah, and it does remind me that we need to get more Boujon artists into this podcast.
Oh yeah, that would be fantastic.
Yep. Just because you're a Boujon babe as well, right? And
Bouillon babe,
bougie,
that's me.
Yeah.
Babe. Oh my goodness.
That's where I was going.
Leave me alone. Damn.
Okay, well.
But
cool.
yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, I think there's one future event that we need to mention, right?
Now I'm falling into this international DJ trap by mentioning this next event. But you know what? This next event is absolutely epic because you attended it last year when I couldn't.
Yep.
And I believe you told the listeners about the story.
I did.
Of you booking your hotel in the wrong place and spending all that money on taxis. Yeah, that was quite funny.
That was not a good thing.
It's not going to happen again.
Hopefully not.
Don't don't. The correct answer was an immediate hell no.
Hell no.
That's the answer that I was looking for. But anyway, suspense. Let's cut that suspense.
Yeah, 100%.
Antilianse Feester. I don't know if my accent was good. I think you would be more qualified to say it.
But it was correct. It is the Antilianse Feester, indeed. A very famous Belgium event, actually. Hence my mistake in booking a hotel. Which is actually very close to the Dutch border. Again, why I made a mistake. And the biggest city close by is Breda, which is actually in the Netherlands. Anyway.
Yes.
Epic event, huge festival, big names. Because who do we have this year?
Nadia Batson. And I believe Mikhail Teja as well.
Who, by the way, just dropped his album, if anybody did not see that yet. So be sure to check that out. Treeing to the Bone, I think it's called.
Something like that.
Yeah, at least a song came out with that name. Anyway... and I think there's something special, right? In between those artists. That sounds horrible, but I mean, in between the sets of those artists.
Yeah.
Is there an international DJ that's playing?
Oh, here we go.
Private Ryan is playing, guys.
Hey, Private Ryan, woo!
Oh no, wait.
All
Sorry.
Right.
I made a mistake. Who's playing?
So, your girl, DJ Shams, is officially booked for Antilianse Feester this year.
That's wilding. Let's fucking go. So I need to go again. Obviously.
Oh, 100%.
I need to bring my friends, and my friends need to bring their friends, and
100%.
you guys' friends need to bring your guys' friends.
Exactly.
And we're going to have a time.
Exactly. We are, for sure. Let's give you guys the dates. So the dates, it's the 7th, the 8th, and the 9th of August this year.
Yeah.
I will be playing on the 9th of August. So I think you guys should just make it a whole weekend. Just be there the whole weekend.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
It's
for
definitely
sure.
a vibe.
But Soca Chronicles definitely endorses Antilleanza Feista for sure.
100%. Okay.
Then go.
Then I think it's time for some music.
Yeah, I'll let you do this one, RKO, because I know you love to talk music.
Yeah, and I want to start with just remembering my last time in Barbados, where we were going to Japnival. And what did I say the whole day, Sharns? The whole day, what did I say?
Today is Jab Jab Day.
Exactly, and I feel like I'm back today, because today is Jab Jab Day. Because for our song of the month, I think we have the, current, because we don't know what the season will bring, but the current anthem of Spice Mas, Grenada Carnival, Muddy with Payroll. That song is my favorite song right now, and there's a lot of competition, I'll give you that. But my god, the lines this man spits, it's...
Yep.
Let's have a listen to it, shall we?
I think we should. Let's go.
Let's go.
This is the Song of the Month.
I say load me up with the oil. Everything had to spoil from grandma go down to child. They've been wanting this for a while. Deal with them in a style. When stars align, greatness outshines all hatred in space and time. So still we rise with grace and with faith in the morning, with chains and oil. I am a backpack and I'm ready. Rum in me backpack and I'm ready. Promoter done laughing already with a backpack and the heavy on. They go out to put the job and a payroll. Oil fresh like today old. Put the job and a payroll. Oil fresh like today old. Put some respect on me name. I don't want to hear. Don't give me that you want to pay. You want to pay. Put some respect on me name. I don't want to hear. Don't give me that you want to pay. You want to pay for them. They can't test the job. We the maddest thing in our festival. You can't miss the flag. I prefer a mass miss me than I miss a mass. Head bad and I fully charge. Oh, I am a backpack and I'm ready. Rum in me backpack and I'm ready. Promoter done laughing already with a backpack and the heavy on hand. They go out to put the job and a payroll. I'm fresh like today. Put the job and a payroll. I'm fresh like today. Put some respect on me name. I don't want to hear. Don't give me that you want to pay. You want to pay. Put some respect on me name. I don't want to hear. Don't give me that you want to pay. You want to pay for them.
And if you do not agree with me that this song was epic, you're probably not going to enjoy the interview that we're about to have, because we are going to stay in Grenada. We're going to stay with some Jab Jab, and we're going to have an interview with none other than epic artist from Grenada, Dash.
Hey,
Let's-
473, we ready?
Let's get right into it, Charles.
I think we should. Let's go.
This is Soca Chronicles.
Today we're diving into Grenadian soca, which is actually my favorite soca, if I have to say so. Thank you very much. With none other than Dash. Welcome, Dash.
Welcome,
Yeah,
welcome.
blessings. Thanks for having me, man.
It's a pleasure to have you on the show.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm actually very excited about this interview because there's a couple of songs there that are in my personal favorite list. And I do say this a lot because my list of personal favorites is very long. But yeah, there's definitely some that are high in the list there. So again, thank you very much for joining us today. We always start with a little introduction and how you got into soca.
I got into soca. But I go by the name of Sean Leo Dash, and soca artist or entertainer from the beautiful child and state of Grenada, Carco and Pity Martin. I am a 4-time Groovy Monarch champion. I am the reigning road match and Soca Monarch of Grenada, Carco and Pity Martin. And the list goes on. Brand cultural ambassador, brand ambassador for 3 different brands. I'm just, soca chose me, to be honest. I come from a musical background.
Okay.
Father was a calypso now. Mom play
Nice.
pan, sister sing, brother play pan, brother
Oh,
play
wow.
drums. Everybody
Nice. So
Amazing.
it's in the
know
family,
music instrument.
basically.
So he actually phoned me. I didn't find it.
Okay.
Just
Oh, I'm happy
Nice.
it did find you.
Exactly. Damn. God, we're here with a superstar, and I thought I was the superstar. Dang.
And 100%, because if I done my research correctly, you already said it. You are a 4-year consecutive groovy Soca Monarch,
yeah.
and now also reigning power Soca
And
Monarch.
rematch. And
Yeah.
rematch.
Amazing, exactly, and Road March, indeed, exactly. So
Yeah.
if I like look back in the history enough, I see that your first songs like pop up around 2015. Is that correct?
2014, 2015.
Yeah.
Around there, yeah. And,
So 10, 11 years of like, you know, you have already half of the time you've won something, almost.
Yeah.
It's amazing. That's
That's
like,
crazy.
yeah, because we speak to people that are like in the game for decennia, and they might have won once or twice, but you are just like on a roll, especially at the start, like 16, 17, 18, and 19.
Yeah.
Just they kept
start
coming.
off on a winning road.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And
How did that like came about? Because I can imagine you get used to winning at some point. Is that like a risk that you had at some point, or you don't see it like that?
you never have to get used to winning because there's no hidden agendas. I just want to just do music,
Yeah,
motivate people, make people feel happy, make people enjoy themselves. And at the end of the day, music is a therapy for me. So
Okay.
it's not even about winning. It's just being able to show up and show what you could do with the product, and show you could actually go deeper into the product. So you're mixing stage and you're mixing music. You know, so you're actually bringing the music to life. So that is the most creative part and the most best part for me. Is to
Yeah.
show up on the
Okay.
stage and actually show them what the song could, what they could actually depict from the song
yeah,
by the presentation they have on stage. So it's not really about winning, to be honest. But I'll give
Yeah.
thanks that I've been on that end of the winning stick, and I give
Yeah,
thanks
yeah.
for that.
Yeah, so I guess
Nice.
the winning part of it is just like a bonus of
Yeah.
no, I get that.
yeah. No, honestly, I'm like I said, there's a couple of songs in there that we're gonna discuss as well that I'm very happy with. I also noticed you are working, especially recently, and again, there's more to discuss. So I'm not gonna, talk too much about it. But I also see that you're working together with Expert Productions.
Yes.
Like, have you done a lot of songs with them, or is it like I know for sure there's a recent
do.
one that you work with.
Yeah, Export have 2 releases this year, which is Last Drop and Watch Me. I custom working with them, good guys, big them up. They've been doing a very wonderful job representing
Yep.
representing themselves, their brand, and representing Grenada.
Yep.
Like one Pity Mantic as well. So big them up. We'll always have music with them. Actually, supposed to check them this week to go and voice something again. So
Nice,
all,
nice.
always in the works. Always in the works.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I would say they are also on fire recently,
Yeah.
especially like last couple of years. They are dropping hits. So yeah, it's good to bring the how do you say it, the creativity together. That's the word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're very creative. You can see that from the songs that you make. They are creative. Proof of the beats that they make. So the rhythms. So yeah, man, bring that together.
For sure.
Okay, I think I really want to get into the music.
Your
Charles,
favorite
do you have any
part.
other questions? Yeah, that's what I live for.
Literally. Nah, take it away, RKO. I'm gonna let you do all the chatting because I know you love to
don't,
chat.
because
You know what
I'll
I
be
mean?
talking for the rest of the day. You know me and Grenada. Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
so our top 3, and this was for me a very difficult one because, like I said, you have many winning songs, and besides that, you have many very good songs. We did manage to get it together. So the top 3, starting with 3. And Charles, do you want to do the honors at least?
Okay, yeah. Thanks
Can you at
for
least
letting me
say something? Yeah.
participate and letting me talk. You know what I mean? Because, I'm the star of this show, not you. No, I'm joking. I'm not. I'm definitely not. Yeah. Anyway, so at number 3, we have the song Gifted. So tell us a little bit about that song, how it came about, etc., etc. Maybe what inspired you to write that song, etc., etc.
Yeah, Gifted is a really masterful piece. Was put together just based on being someone involved in culture, being someone involved with
Yeah.
my island, seeing the different people and the different things the different gifts and the different ways people get things done as to the resources they have to get things done and still making it work.
Yeah.
So it's just seeing what people can do and what people can deliver and just giving people that motivation to show that, yo, I see you, I see what you're doing. Everybody's in different field, but at the end of the day, everyone have a gift, everybody have something that they like, everybody have this thing that they could tap into. It could bring some from an income, it could bring some from a comfort, it could bring some from a, so everybody's gifted in their rights. You will have 13 carpenters and one will just be a little bit smoother than the rest a little bit.
Yeah.
Everybody gifted in their own rights. You have tilers, you have musicians, you have drummers. So it's a whole patchy of everything mixed together. I see that my island is one of the most gifted islands, the most gifted set of people. So it wasn't anything of any rocket science. It's just simply paying attention to what's going on and putting it into inside. Yeah. Simple.
But the way it came together, it's so uplifting. It's like you said, it's so motivational. It's so this is one of my favorite songs, like on my list.
Yeah.
This 2018 was actually I'm very young to soca, so 2017 2018 was when I started getting into soca, and this song just like I didn't even know where Grenada would be on the world map, but this song just hit me. It was like, wow, this is something good.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, this is. Okay, I think we should just have a listen to it, because otherwise I'll just keep talking about how awesome I find the song. The video clip is also, by the way, very well made, and if anybody is listening to this, they should go head over to YouTube and have a look at that video clip as well. All right, let's have a listen. This is Gifted.
It's that time again for partying. Start the thing, give me the leeway. Back and I'll start on the freeway. I'm feeling as if it's my B-day. Very unwrap the vibes and come alive. Because we get steady, yeah. They cannot be enough play. But the people demonstrate, they come out to perform. Because we get steady, yeah. Somebody tell them for me. They can drain me energy, but there's no time at all. Pretty much, I some man you know to play mass. Yeah, what we say, don't come and grant us no favors. We money there, and all on a holiday. We bumping like it's a normal day. If you can keep up, then stay back. But no waiting on nobody. Set the stage out like as I reach the best, get your vibes. Hey, some man we alright. It's grooving all night. We feeling energized. Well, who bringing all our vibes? Every man is gifted in his own right. So sing out to make your hands and take flight. Because we gifted. But the people demonstrate, they come out to perform. Because we give steady, yeah. Somebody tell them for me. They can drain me energy, but there's no time at all. See your life in me, get them take that from me. Call me king of Dubai. I got the remedy. Let's jump up in harmony. Happy for all of us. Just believe it, motivation all of us need it. We check, who can you will feel it.
Alright, that was Gifted, and if anybody of our listeners did not hear the song before in their life, I think they immediately understand what I mean with it's motivational, it's uplifting, it's a vibe. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's move on to a more recent song, Sharns.
Okay, so at number 2, we have a song produced by Expert Productions. We got Last Drop. So, talk to us about that song.
Big tune. Big tune.
Yeah, Last Drop is a season favorite for the 2025 season. Again, the song was created in the space of 2 days because
wow,
I didn't really know that rhythm was dropping. I was talking to John James, which is the person who do the engineering for Export, one of the brothers, that brother. And he was saying, have I heard him dropping next week? And I was like, yeah, brother, send it for me. It's that kind of power thing. He said, no, a groove. I said, well, what are you talking about? And he sent it. And I listened it, I hear the first 15 seconds. I tell him, I say, give me 48 hours, brother. he say if you can do it in 48 hours, then yeah. And them time I just got a new audio box, Apollo Twin. And my Thunderbolt cord wasn't working, so I called him and say, hey, do you have a Thunderbolt cord for that? I needed one. All over checking, I can't get one. Send one from Carrick on the plane as I collect it.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Came in Sunday and I started. I did the chorus first. take a rest. Just like keep playing, I ain't singing nothing, I just listening, just going around the house doing no business. Not paying it any mind. That means I just letting it soak in. And when I did get the part I was looking for, which is Mass in the Middle, actually called John and Jason, I was like, listen that part. Listen to Sugar. And I say, it's Mass in the Middle, fit like fiddle, passe. And he just thought of phone, he text me back, he said, that is it. Finish it, I send it up, and that was it.
That's crazy. 48 hours. Jeez.
Yeah. Like literally non-stop. I actually had my partner sitting on the couch watching me. Like, he first time he see that creative process. Like, he see from the phone call to me saying, what? I read him bad boy. I want that. I need that. To see me getting the card, he go down with me to get a card, come back home, record, pick back, check for the next morning again, and see me continue working on it. And
wow.
The song come out as a masterpiece because the song is literally saying, like, sometimes kind of a season upon us, boy, and the energy we could be kind of dropping down to the end. But even though the energy dropping, that ain't stopping you from playing the mass. So you actually go into the last drop, you actually go into the battery cut off. You know, so that's just the anthem of a real feta. A real feta can know exactly what I'm talking
100%.
about.
Yep.
Yeah,
but
non-stop,
again, it's
non-stop.
It's that power feeling, but then in a groovy coat, if that makes sense. It's such a
you have an aggressive bounce to it. You have an aggressive bounce, It's a kind of power groovy, jamming bouncy,
exactly.
and that's my bounce. That is literally my bounce. That's my bounce. Meaning, like, once I hear that bounce, I actually activate faster than norm because it actually fit right into my pocket.
Exactly.
So basically how the song come around.
Nice.
Damn.
48 hours. Jesus.
That's crazy. That's insane.
I have meetings at work that take longer, basically. Nice. Okay, I think we should have a listen to this.
Please.
I think this is a real contester for the carnival season. So.
Definitely, for sure.
Yeah.
Let's have a listen to Last Drop.
Bring them up. No, Tell them it's still monster. I quit till my last drop. Session sweet so I don't leave it. I don't think that. Tell them it's still monster. I quit till my last drop. I don't want them to nobody. I don't think that. It's mass in the middle, fit like fiddle. Passe, and I swivel. It's mass in the middle, sweet like cake. Once I fed the dice where I did. It's mass in the middle, fit like fiddle. Passe, and I swivel. It's mass in the middle, and I can't stop. Growing till my last drop. Since I small mommy have a problem with me foot hotter than a dragon's den. I always out with my friends. Could be a small gathering of few people. Organic vibes, that is how we move with cooler stuff up in all vehicles. You know the mass of the country. Tell them it's mass, still monster. I go till my last drop. Session sweet so I don't leave it. I don't think that. Tell them it's mass, still monster. I go till my last drop. I don't want them for nobody. I don't think that. It's mass in the middle, fit like fiddle. Passe, and I swivel. It's mass in the middle, sweet like cake. Once I fed the dice where I did. It's mass in the middle, fit like fiddle. Passe, and I swivel. It's mass in the middle, and I can't stop. Going till my last.
That was Last Drop, and that means we have our number one up next. Charles, if you please.
Number one, I think for people that love soca and know who you are, I think it's quite obvious what the number one is. But instead of me doing all this chat, let me just say. So at number one, we have the song that won Power Soca Monarch, won Road March as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have the tape. So talk to us about the tape, man.
Oh boy. The creative process, the writing process of the tape was easy. We had a few topics. We had a few topics to choose from within the same. We had a topic and subtopics actually matching.
Okay.
Because the topic was interrogation, lock up, sentence. I was like, okay, all right, okay. So before the song even that was the three things I was looking at.
Okay.
And then I just come up with the intro about 4:00 in the morning. The song writes funny too. I actually write the song from the intro. Some people doesn't write song from the intro. The intro will be the last thing.
Yeah,
I didn't move until I got the intro because I wanted to set the tone. And when I got the intro, I was 4 o'clock in the morning, yeah, my door knocking on one there. I say, all right,
So
from there,
recognizable.
yeah. So I see from there now, I will start to develop the whole team and stick to the team, which is getting booked for a party, and the people wasn't expecting that kind of mashup. You know? So that's why I say I get booked for a party, and I won't blame myself for what take place in this party. If that move, if that shake, if that break is mass. That is literally, that phrase is actually the favorite phrase in the song.
Yeah, literally.
Because it's a syncopated phrase, and for musicians it's a phrase on the up. If that move, if that shake, if that break, you know, it might sound wrong the first time, because when we do it the first time, when I recorded by Muddy, I was actually saying, boy, you're sure that right, boy? I say, yeah, you're right. So what I'm gonna make Muddy do now is cut at the points where I want it. Da. It's actually a dancehall phrase. It's a dancehall playing. We just use the experience of the different phrases and the different time signature we know in music and create that. And the song itself is really, really a masterpiece. It's really a nice song. It's a song that I wrote, and when I write it, I was like, yeah, I like that one. But wasn't expecting to blow up like that. And then
for real?
I was like, nah, you know what, this needs some visuals. And when I link up with Sonics Media, you know, and we started to prep the video and something. And the scripting was excellent. Everything was great. And the song brand new. Every time I hear it, it's song fresh. You can never get sleep into the ears.
Yeah.
I give thanks for that.
Well,
definitely.
I have a big question about this though. So you mentioned you started the whole process with the concept of interrogation, lookup, and that sort of stuff. How do you come up to that with that? Like that's not any other soca artist would be like, yeah, something with rum, something with fat, and you know,
whining,
we'll see from there how to go from there. You know, like how do you come up with that specific topic?
I on a day I randomly just write on topics, like just I might just see something, I just go in my notes and just write it down. I write down the date and the time, and if I write it down and I have something else, I was thinking about something else, I bracket what I was saying. Like if I think about, all right, oil, I bracket and I say what you really want to tell them about the oil. What's the purpose? How shiny it is, where we get it from. So you know you have different things you could from there your story develop already, because it start going down the line. You know, so with me, random topics and random just chilling with the boys, and I might not just say a slang or say a word, and you might just see me laugh and just smile.
That's a new song.
Simple as that. And I ain't trying to remember it. It's just the fact that I hear it and it click.
Yeah.
Subconsciously,
so
when I do,
could be a topic basically.
Yeah. Subconsciously when I do, it just pop up, you know. So it just happen like that. But sometimes I write it down, based on how I feel, or if I realize, all right, I know for sure I ain't forgetting this. You know? You have sometimes I have to write it down or voice note it, because you have times I wake up with melody and I have to voice note it one time, and if I get up in the morning and I play, I'm trying to remember, I can't remember. I have to go to the phone. Because sometimes it comes with motivation, comes with and some with time into. Yeah.
That is dope. Yeah.
No, honestly, but that song, because the thing, I send you the videos. Like anytime I'm in a party and the song plays, I always film it and send it to you. Because that song is just mashing up parties 100%. In London. In flipping USA, it's
but it's the build up as well. Like it just builds up so nicely.
It's just like you start off just like.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I think for the people who are living under a rock and have not listened to this song before, we should really play this song, because otherwise they're just like turning off the podcast because I have no idea what we're talking about. All right, this is our number one from Dash, The Tape. Let's go.
No. About 4 o'clock in the morning, yeah, my door knock and I wondering, well, who's that? Do you have a word for yours? I say, who me? He say, yes, all the sure, less is you. What I do is they mash up people, party and the venue. Man, I shoots and I say, since when that is a crime. Every death fell up by they say the tape, it doesn't like how much it is. that shake. If that break is mad. Down the road. Go down, 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 go down. Show them. Go down, 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 go down. Up. Come let me finish my shit up. Up. Come let me finish my shit. I say who me? He say yes. All is sure. This is you. What I do is say mash up people party and the venue. Man a shoops and I say since when that is a crime. Every day fed up by they say the TP doesn't lie. I watch it tape. I shame I see a man jogging on the gate and when he come to my street don't play that we don't swing the thing in me favor. Can't behave, no. We don't want no behavior. What you're telling us about stay back every week we never need papers.
And that was our number one, the tape. So we have Sharon's favorite question up next.
Up next, not yet. Before I get to my favorite question, I want to talk about something else.
No, go on then.
It's my time now. Right, so this year, you were on, I would say, it's probably the biggest soca festival in Europe. Maybe? Yeah, definitely the biggest soca festival in Europe. Ibiza Soca Festival, which was in Malta this year, which is actually how I met you before that. I met you in Miami.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. You were mashing up People Party in Miami. Yeah, I remember that. But yeah, so Ibiza Soca Festival is, I think, the first time I actually saw you perform, and I was just in awe. The crowd reaction, your performance, it was everything. So tell me, how was that experience for you? Because was that your first time in Malta?
Yeah, that was my first time in Malta, Ibiza Soca Festival. The experience was a great experience.
Yeah.
So the time I left home, I know I was at hand just to go and just show up myself as a product and show up myself to represent my country, represent my brand. And that is what happened. Made a lot of links, made a lot of good, powerful links. And that is important. Networking is important. So
100%.
Yep.
All in all, it was a very successful trip. I had fun.
Yep.
I meet new people. Had new drinks. You know, get to understand that side of the soca fraternity on that side of Europe. You know, met some new people. Met the German Juve junkies. You know, a lot of people who've been following and never get to see me. I got to meet them, and that was good. You know, to give them that love and show them that love. And we go to the promoter for reaching out and even booking. I appreciate that. And I definitely will be back, man, for sure.
Oh, nice. You have to be. Even if I have to fly to Grenada, drag you on that plane, put you over my shoulder, because obviously I'm strong, I've got muscles, you know. So just put you over my shoulder, bring you back. We need you in London. We need somehow.
I'll be there soon, man.
Not soon enough, because you're not here right now. It's not soon enough.
I'll be there soon, for sure.
Make it happen.
Is that Notting Hill I'm hearing, or am I reading in the lines too much?
Well, good I can read between the lines.
Okay, so it's a secret. So guys, it's like,
I'm gonna be there.
Read between the lines.
Not once, not twice, not 3 times. I'm gonna be there for sure.
Nice.
Wicked.
I need to be there
so
well.
RKO, you need to start 100%. Making plans. Get yourself 100%. To London.
Yep.
Because you cannot miss this, man.
No, I've already missed Malta, so I cannot miss that much.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
damn.
100%.
No, I'm so excited now.
Yeah.
Look at me, I'm grinning like a flipping Cheshire cat. Damn. Stop. Serious face.
All right, then, Sean, it is time now for the final and your favorite question.
Okay. Sean's favorite question. This question I ask to everybody who comes on the podcast and we, have a discussion with. So, if you could be stuck in a studio with any soca artist, dead or alive, who would it be and why? And it doesn't have to be like obvious, It doesn't have to be obvious like Mashal or whatever, but dead or alive. So when I say you're stuck in a studio, outside there's some sort of natural disaster, and if you leave the studio, you're gonna be in problems. So you're stuck in there, can't leave.
But electricity works. You can record. You can do whatever you want in the studio.
Yeah.
It's just
2 persons.
No. We're not doing 2. I'm so sorry. Because so many people say more than 1, and it gets me upset. We can't do more than one. One person.
I can't choose one.
You have to.
I want to know 2 now.
No. Flip a coin, and pick one. It can't be
and
two.
then tell me the other one later.
All right. Black Stallion.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice. That's the first time we've heard that one.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
I
why?
had to choose between him and Bungie, and
See,
Bungie.
I knew the
That we
second
have
name
heard
was going to
before.
come anyway.
So much.
So explain the reasoning behind that.
Yeah, the reason behind Black Stallion, rest in peace to you.
Mm-hmm.
Legend. I grew up watching a lot of videos, watching performances. My mom and me so watching that.
Okay.
Actually got intrigued by his presence. I actually still do one of his dances.
Mm-hmm.
One of his famous dances, he have a dance. I actually do them for performances. It's the way he structure lyrics, the way his aura. You can't teach aura. You can't teach stage presence. But what you could do as somebody watching is learn what aura and stage presence do. It is that extra boost and these kind of things. So watching him craft lyrics, entertain, not just entertain, educate as well, because he's very smart. Most of them his songs to uplift, educate, and motivate. So it's an easy choice for me just because he's one of my favorite calypsonians off the bat. Just his writing style and his performance style is full of energy, vibes, and niceness. So that's why it's
Okay. Nice. Love that.
Yeah, man. That is good. All right, then I think it is time to start closing off this interview and start thanking you for your time.
Yeah,
Listen,
no problem.
It's been great,
100%.
honestly. Thank you so much for giving us your time. Obviously, we know you're a superstar. Trying to get hold of you, people may not be able to because you're doing this, that. So the fact that you took some time out of your busy schedule to, speak to us little people here, we love that. We love that.
100%.
So hopefully, soon, I'll see you in London, hopefully.
And otherwise, we'll just come to Grenada to Spice Mass because I'm all for that.
Wait,
Book
who's
a ticket
paying?
and no waste no time.
No. Wait, pause. Who's paying?
Q paying.
Me?
QC paying.
Where am I getting
International
money
Super
from?
DJ Sharns will...
No, let's not do that. I'm broke. I've got no money. No
You
money.
don't need money to fly, man. You need wings.
Hey,
And I ain't got those either. So where am I getting the wings from? Because I don't have those. So either way, I'm screwed.
Red Bull.
No money, no wings.
I heard Red Bull gives you wings.
Red Bull.
Crazy.
Oh, gosh.
Nah, maybe next year, Spice Mass. Maybe. I just gotta see. Once the bank account is fat.
It will be empty again after that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm
We'll
hoping
be
it
going
doesn't
to all
empty.
kinds of carnivals, right?
But yeah, man, appreciate you so much.
Yeah.
And for sure, we will link up soon.
Yes.
Yes, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for linking up. Thanks for having me. And big up to all the listeners, loving us, and subscribe to the YouTube page and everything.
Please.
DASH.music. You can't miss it. There's only one dash. Any other dash is a hyphen, right? So lock it in. Please.
We'll make sure we'll tag the profiles into our episode text. So
Thank you
if
very
you're
much.
listening to it, just scroll down. You will find the links. And be sure to check Dash out. Dash, thank you
Wicked.
very much. Have a
Thank
good
you.
Respect,
afternoon.
man. Heart of love. Blessings. Big up to you, man. Okay, man.
Yeah.
Big up. Chance, big up.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
Take
Thank you
care.
so much. All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
blessings, man.
Peace.
Yeah, man.
See you later.
This is Soca Chronicles.
And we're back in the digital studio after, I think, amazing interview. One of my favorites. Definitely some songs, like I said in the interview as well, that are high on my favorites all-time list.
Yep.
It's Job Day, Sharns.
It's job day. It's 473 day.
Yep, and I'm
He
very
got his
excited.
backpack and he ready.
Here we go. I'm very excited about this season, so I'm definitely keeping an ear out for all the Grenadian soca, all the job, because it's
sure.
nice, eh?
It's nice.
But I think we have talked enough, and it is time to say goodbye.
Yes, but before we say goodbye, I am just going to quickly just remind you guys of my event. So remember, July the 11th is not Jab Day. It's Brawling Day.
Hey.
Yeah, so remember, I have the second installment of my brawling event. The first one we had in April was the Easter Extravaganza. And this one that we're having in July is the crop over send-off. So whether you're going to crop over or you wish you were there or, you're just a soca fan in general, because it's not just going to be Bajan music played. It's going to be soca from other islands as well. Grab your tickets. It's going to be sick. Yep. We're going to have a time. 100%. You already know the deal. Ticket link, go to www.tridentldn.com. That's TRIDENTLDN.com. From there, you can grab tickets. At the moment, I've got some ladies 2-for-1 tickets up there. So ladies... I'm not a lady. Yeah, tough. Ladies, grab your tickets. Round up your crew. We're outside July 11th. July 11th is Brawling Day. And also, on July 13th is going to be Jam Juve. So even if you're not based in the UK, but you're going to be in the country for Jam Juve or Jam Fest, which is what it's called now, you can start the party at Brawling on the Friday. Why not?
That is good point.
There we go. So remember, guys, get your tickets. www.tridentldn.com. Please and thanks.
Yep, and if last time was anything to measure it was epic. So definitely give this one a try if you haven't. And if you have, get ready for another good time.
There we go.
All right.
And now I think it's time for us to say goodbye. But before we say goodbye, we're going to hear from our dear friend Soca Nitro.
Make sure you check out Soca Chronicles, tag a friend, tell a friend, share the podcast, let people know that this exists, because it's good for the culture, it's good for the vibe, it's good for the energy, it's educational, it's fun, it's funny, it's banterful, and it's good for you to just know a little bit about the people that's making your music and the people that you're involved with listening to.
And with that, and also the money transferred to Nitro's account for using this little piece of his voice, we are gonna say goodbye and see you next month.
Take care of yourselves, and we will be back next month. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You've been listening to the Soca Chronicles.